Started off this week at the Restore in Roanoke and picked up a couple things. Got this cabinet. Wasn't really sure what it was at the time, but I knew it was some cherry, some mahogany, and I knew it was old. Got a few maple drawers that had solid maple sides on them and nice plywood in the bottom. I'm Drew, and this week I'm going to transform that cabinet into a wine bar. So I found this at the Restore. They charged $35. I did have a 20% off coupon, which made it less than 30. This kind of drives me insane because a lot of times these stickers don't come off and kind of ruin the surface of stuff. That one actually came off really easy compared to some other ones, but it's very likely that'll be collecting dust sticker shape for a while. So it says Philco right here. And on the inside there's a label that has some like electronics. So apparently it's a cabinet for stereos or for radios from like the 50s or so. Somebody upgraded this to a wine bar, and that's what the ticket labeled it as, wine bar. I think there's some kind of screen here where there's like speakers inside, and that screen's missing. I think a wine or whiskey bar type thing would be nice, but I'm not digging this. And come a bit closer. Like, I cannot pull that out the front. It is too tight. I cannot go out the back. It's too tight. I'm looking at every spot. This actually I could move a little bit, but the back is solid. I can't figure out where they took it apart. And I was probably looking at like every screw, every surface for like 20 minutes trying to figure it out until it hit me. There's a zip tie, zip tie, zip tie. This is one piece. This is one piece. Maybe it's a set of 2 wine racks, and they've got lucky with the size and they zip tied them in there. We'll get a different tool. Try it again. It's still like a puzzle getting it out. Anybody that knows me and is wondering why a bunch of curse words aren't flying out of my mouth, it's because the camera is pointed at me and I want to keep the channel PG. Also, you can hear that laughing behind the camera. That's my beautiful wife and cameraman, Michelle. So it looks like this bar. You need to come around.
I can't. Okay.
Like that piece has been taken out before. I'm not sure how this is going to help me, but I'm going to take it out and see if that helps. It is free. If anybody would like a nice matching set of metal wine racks,
they are available, and if I can make this sale, this project will be free.
I need some boards to alter the stereo console, and so I've got, it's actually really cheap, and it came off the front of drawers to a dresser years ago. But some kind of fiberboard underneath, and then a cherry veneer on top. And then I have this panel that came off of a entertainment center, and it's got this like nice grass cloth on one side and a decent plywood on the other side. Okay, so I got my pieces cut. Shelf goes there. A little bit of stain on this. Attach it there to hold that shelf up. Cover up that hole in the bottom. Can have tall stuff here. I can have shorter stuff here. Let me put bottles in down here. Then I can apply this panel back here.
For a lot of this, the only option is to glue and clamp things because you can't nail through the outside. In the bottom compartment, there's a vertical board that stops the wine bottles from going in all the way, and you were unable to see it before in the footage. It has cherry veneer on the other side.
Well, we're all finished up. We got room for, I don't know, 15, 20 wine bottles at the bottom. On this side of the cabinet, you got space for upright wine bottles or whiskey bottles. Other side of the cabinet, you got two shelves, one for your glasses, one's for your bottle stopper and corks and things like that. Pretty good hardware, has good snap shut doors on it. And that's the project for this week. Come back next week to see what Drew's up to.
If you're interested in projects like this, hit that subscribe button, please.